Hello, it's Tracy Newman here from Navigators Tarot, just doing a general reading for the energies. And what is the date today? It is May the 11th. So apparently Mercury went retrograde on May the 10th. So be prepared for a lot of visitations, going back to past relationships, past energies that may need resolving and healing at this time. That sort of thing will be happening. Also, don't sign any contracts or start any relationships. While there is Mercury retrograde. Because it can have a detrimental effect. So yeah, the energies at the moment are really interesting. Maybe we've got to go back to the past to move into the future. It seems that there's a real split between the worlds at the moment, and I don't know if you can hear, it's got ravens cawing in the background. Sometimes they have a message for me, but I haven't really listened today. But they may give me a message as I'm going through. So at the moment, it seems that Spirit is really in control of a lot of what is going on right now within ourselves and also within the world around us. There's a huge tower moment that is coming or is really already here for a lot of people, and also in the structure of the world around us. There seems to be a real split between two worlds, and you know what, it actually has to do with our perception of how we see things, because when you look at this tower, you can see a whole heap of different things in it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a tower and it looks like an old fort structure, but behind it is all this beautiful light. So it would appear that right now a lot of the old structures are crumbling and falling, and the new earth or the new energies that are coming in are pushing out those old energies that need to be removed and need to be shifted. And I know for the last, I reckon maybe 4 weeks, it has been happening a lot within. There's been a lot of people with flu-like illnesses, gastro-type illnesses. I know that I've had both just recently, and just starting to really, it requires us to be very still, requires us to let go and purge out a lot of what is no longer needed. And I feel like that's what's going on in our outer world as well. So as always, as within, so without. So while it's actually happening within us, it causes a shift. But as it causes a shift, it requires us to remain very still and present in the moment while these changes are taking place. Yep, there's movement forward. So, and very much, it's sort of like lighting our own way, but also recognizing that whatever burdens we have, we create ourselves, and they must be removed and purged out by ourselves. There is movement forward. There is this chariot kind of like energy where as we purge out the old, the new becomes available to us, but it's up to us to grab the reins and drive our own chariot forward. Because the Nine of Water, of course, is always about a singularity and also about emotions within. But it's very much not needed it's not required by another party to help us with that. We actually have to find the depth of our own emotions and go within to our heart space to find, and into our solar plexus to find these emotions that are coming to the fore right now. And a lot of them have been roiling around inside of our solar plexus, and some of the older, outdated emotions that are no longer needed, like some of those emotions that have kept us back are no longer needed, and so have been purged out, or are being purged out by these energies, these crumbling tower-like energies. There's so many birds here today. I have ravens cawing all over the place, and these other beautiful little birds just pop in every now and again. Birds often will give messages, but if you listen very, very carefully and very closely, you will find that, especially the birds that love to sing a lot, they're really starting to have a different sort of sound. They have had for the last 2 years, I believe, and I think they are the heralds of the new earth energies. 8 of water, of course, is about abundance and waiting for your ships to come in. We keep having this card. It comes up just about every week, but that's because as we purge out the old, a lot of what we thought we needed or thought that we wanted actually isn't the case, and we're finding that now it's just a case of being still, being present, and just waiting for our ships to come in, because they are coming in as we shift and change. So does the world around us. And as we purge out the old, unnecessary and unwanted energies, so does the world around us. And so that then that places us in a completely different space, and in a completely new space, that we can see all sorts of possibilities and new ways of looking at things, and new ways of being, and moving into those beautiful energies that are coming up. Because there we have the 4 of Earth, which at the moment I think we are just holding on to what we have, because we're not really sure of what's coming into the future. However, this is also a recognition that if there are things that we are holding on to that need to be released and let go of, then now is the time to do it. The split between the two worlds is a very real thing, and that I can really feel it at the moment. So it will be up to us to decide exactly where we're going to place everything, to place our energies. We are going through a massive transformation, as within, so without, and I feel like that's what the birds are actually trying to tell us. They're always, every time the ravens come in, it's usually with a they're like the portent of change. They're always coming in and saying that this is going to happen, that's going to happen, either for good or evil. I feel like at the moment they're just saying that yes, the world is changing, and as the world changes, we must change with it. So as we remain still and present, we will move, Spirit will move us into this new energy that is a lot calmer than and a lot more stable than it has been in the past. Once that tower energy has been released and let go of within ourselves and in the world around us, we will be moving into a calmer state of being, and as that happens within, so that will happen without. So that's the energies for this week. Lots of change, transformation, and just going with Spirit, staying very still, present, and allowing those energies to take us into these new earth energies. Okay, bye.